From the Dragon Pit won him his first title in the LPL. It is synonymous with him, and now we get to see him take it to the main stage here at Worlds.
And I'm going to be interested to see if those trends that I'd seen, from all these years of him playing Syndra do continue, because one of the things he really does do different than a lot of other Syndras is he doesn't always play the full-on brawl. It's going to be a 10-player fight.
Yeah, Xiaohu has to dash back over the wall. Weibo still in the enemy jungle, but the big chicken is already going to be controlled. Light trying to get away, but the crash down comes down from On! And BLG's already got first blood! It's about to go from bad to worse as Breathe has to try to escape, and the bombs keep bouncing in. Nice sidestep to get away from the rock, but they aren't done yet. They force the flash out of Xiaohu. He's burning down to the ignite, but he will not die to it just yet. Weibo trying to strong-arm their way into the jungle of BLG. They dive down here in the bottom lane, could be turned around as Ben, On, and Elk want some damage of their own. They put some hurt onto the enemy jungler, but it's going to be On who's mostly in trouble. First kill goes over to On, taking out Breathe, but a 1-for-1 trade already as Tarzan has to continue trying to run away. Xiaohu rotates over, but BLG with less men trade even.
He gets Merc Red Shun though, looking for Xiaohu.
Yeah, Xiaohu slammed into the wall. Remember, he has no flash to try to get away. And Shun turns him into scorpion food with some help from Knight. BLG, 3 kills before one as Xiaohu's ready to join the fight. Elk taking a ton of damage. Calling coming over the wall as Xiaohu wants to dash after him. Last auto attack ain't gonna find the kill as now On's gonna try to get away and Breathe. Barely tries to kite it out. Shun needs a little bit more damage to try to take him down. And a lot of damage on Ben's gonna be the first kill as Breathe survives. Xiaohu kills Elk 2-0 for Weibo in the grub battle.
Great fight set up from Weibo. As they move in, they turn on towards Elk. They're able to get over the wall with a ton of pressure. Now Knight alone under this tower, but Weibo collapsing.
Shun tries to turn around back with the Tarzan, but he used the E-Shaw impact on the large Krug instead. Tarzan, with his teammates behind him, feels confident moving further forward. Knight goes for the scat of the week. Yes, he hits Xiaohu, but he's...
When someone gets tanked.
Aggressive Fates call from Light, throwing Crisp in. Nice handshake accuracy there on Elk. He wants to use the satchel to get away, but the spears are already inside his chest. Beautifully done in the bottom lane, but answered back in mid as Ben makes a rotation to knock down.
He again behind Elk. Weibo are not letting the Sigs have a good time.
They are putting a bullseye on his back. Elk will try to escape, but the lockdown of the Maokai, the damage of the Elise, it's an easy kill for Weibo and Breathe.
And Weibo are doing a great job.
Yep, Breathe's your target. Maokai can be tricky to dive, though, if you don't have the coordination in place. Twisted advance already. Try to get himself back into a good spot, but it won't work. Impale from Shun seals Breathe's fate. They put the money on Ben, and with 4 men here in the bottom lane, BLG are going to bulldoze this turret. But at the same time, Tarzan on the other side will secure all 6...
His tournament and things like the Israel as well.
Ooh, nice connect to the Eastall impact coming out from Shun immediately into the unleashed power. Knight and Shun together find the pick on Xiaohu. Committed into the pit. Baron down to 3,000 HP. Engage comes in from On with a magnet storm. The Baron is secured by Tarzan, but now they gotta try to get away from BLG's collapse. Skarner's ulti finds one. Light to the rampage and Ben is down, but Light to the picture now too. Shun tries to escape, but he cannot survive. Tarzan barely getting away over the backside of the Baron pit as Breathe stands in a 1v3, but he stands not for long. It's BLG. They lost the Baron, but they're going to end up winning in kills. Breathe still getting away. You gotta be kidding me. He's still getting away. Oh, he fails. Breathe finally falls.
TP though.
But a TP's coming in as it looks like Weibo might just look to mop him up. Xiaohu ready to go in, guns blazing. On, finds Shattering Strike into the skin of the week. Storm Surge execution from Elk.
He goes in. I think if he flashes early and doesn't let the rel actually get to him, then there's
nice
an angle.
Slam from Shun, immediately following it up there with the Impale as On slams back through the Magnet Storm, has to try to get away before Light's going to be saved by the bailout. They pick off the enemy AD carry, but BLG's going to be careful now. Ben versus Breathe off to the side. Low health bars on BLG's front line. On dies first. Shun barely stays alive. Breathe's about to drop it. It's a 2-for-1 for BLG. Max range scat of the week, and Knight makes his mark on the end of the down to 20% HP. Pin jumps over the wall here with a counter-strike, looking to lock up Breathe, beat him down. He flashes over the wall, but On's got the kill with the Ignite. Hostile takeover, low value. Shun goes in for the engage with the Impale, but he ain't gonna find the mark that he's looking for.
Nice.
On dies, light out plays. He's taken out two. Weibo trying to continue the fight as Knight kills the enemy jungler. There's no junglers left. Light is struck down by Knight Syndra, and Crisp will be the last man to fall. And ace for BLG.
Light is snuffed by Knight. BLG win the fight, and they're gonna take the game.
It's the full team teleport party over into the mid lane. 31 minutes back and forth. BLG with Elk and Bin ready to just demolish these turrets. Knight flawless on his Syndra. 7, 0, and 8 to take BLG to match.